the little counter. 42 subs. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, so we have a really cool thing. I'm going to start doing watch parties every week because my notifications are louder than me. Okay, great. Let me find out how to change that. I don't know how to change that. I just can turn myself up. I can distort myself a little bit. I'll fix that next time. Okay. Thank you so much, Jello, for the 2 months. We have something cool to show. I've been working on it. I spent a lot of time on this. I spent a lot of money. Let me just fix this chat real quick. I'm going to change the text color to white and background color to white. Does that fix it? I don't know if that does anything, but it might. The chat might be better now. Let me just. Does it work for me? Yeah. Okay. Now chat's better. I hope this works and is cool. What is going on? This is mainly a test stream, but we actually have something really cool to show. So that's why I'm excited. Let me just type yo again. Okay, now I've made the chat bigger. Okay. We have something really, really cool to show everybody. By the way, if Nightbot gets on your ass, I'm sorry. But we have something, really, really cool to show. I've been working on editing it and double checking there's no hit the quan, let's go. Double checking there's no issues with it. So that's kind of been why it's been delayed. But I'm about to make it public. Some of y'all might have seen this. Some of y'all might know what it's about. But we're gonna watch it together for the first time. I spent a lot of money on this, so I'm hoping it is gonna be good. Sipping on there. Oh my gosh, yeah. This water, there's not even water in here, man. So the way I'm gonna start doing these is every time I drop a video on YouTube, on my main channel or on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna do a stream, like kind of a watch party and it's usually gonna be on Thursdays. This week is the only week in a while I'm doing a double upload, so I'm uploading twice this week, most likely, and because of that, I'm doing a stream today, which is not Thursday. But otherwise, where's my glasses? They're over there somewhere. But that is the reason why. Okay, but that is the reason. I appreciate if nobody cares, Obama cares. Okay. Okay, well, I think it's time. Let me make this video public, and I'm going to watch it with y'all. Thank you. With the beard, we're looking fresh. I appreciate it. I'm going to watch it with y'all, and we're going to just react to it. And I want to also talk about some other things because, I don't know, I feel like streaming could be fun. I don't want to overdo it, but I think it could be really fun if y'all like it. And y'all like to see me in this space. But, okay, I'm going to make this video public right now. Let me just quickly go to my YouTube and make this video public, and we are going to hear it and see it for the first time. You're going to see it before everyone else sees it. So, yeah. I'm just loading it up real quick. And I'm gonna get a dual monitor. I'm gonna start upgrading a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be really cool. Dude, I'm so excited. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll just be completely frankly honest. This costed $500 just to get everything rented, hired, etc. So I mean, don't judge it with that. It's not like the most professional thing either. But point is, I spent a lot of time in stuff. I've never done something like this before. I sound like a virgin, bro. Damn. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to just click public on this. And I'm just going to hope there's no mistakes with it because I watched it like 2 or 3 times before going live. Ooh. Y'all can't see it yet. That's fine. Let me just quickly post it and then I'll something different. Nah. Surprise drop. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Okay. I just dropped it and now we're going to watch it. So you can't see it on my screen yet. Are you still packing up? We should be able to see it now through the whole thing. I'm going to move this onto a monitor eventually, but y'all can see. I'm going to shock you like I'm Hassan. Okay, great. Dog, yeah, this is going to be really fun. Look at how cool this looks. Like, it just looks way more professional. We like up the quality so much. But here we go. We got a new video. I trolled a record executive. Let me just reload the page a little bit. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see? Can y'all hear? Are we good to play it? Ad break right now? Is there an ad break? I don't know when the ad breaks happen. Let me know if there's an ad break. I'll type it. Is there an ad break? Because I'll wait for the ads to go, you know, let me know if there's an ad break, because it'll go away in a sec. Okay, good. I'll wait for y'all if necessary, for the ads. Okay, it's free. Okay, here we go. And y'all can hear the audio, right? Audio's good. Yippee. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we can start. Okay, awesome. Spent a lot of time on this. Let's hope you like it. I won't be able to see the chat while I react to this, so I can keep it full screen. But here we go.
Come in.
Hey, sir, I know you're really, really busy. I'm an upcoming rapper. I want to be signed to EMG. If you could just give me 5 minutes of your time.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Indian.
And?
I understand that sounds a little bit weird out of context. Here, wait, let me just do this. This will explain everything. So, my name is Kid Rohan. Here is why I should be signed to EMG. So, you know I am Kid Rohan, as I mentioned earlier, but more importantly, I'm an Indian. And when you think about what an Indian should be, it's usually a doctor, a lawyer, but a rapper, never. Being a rapper is like being a failure. And because of that, I'm a failure. And I have nothing to lose. I can do this at any pace you want, and I'm clearly doing this for the right reasons.
That doesn't prove anything.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking the camera was gonna block it. So let me move it back. I was thinking that. I got you. Let me move this real quick. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna keep that up down here real quick. Okay, we're just gonna do it like this. This cool for now, I think, right? Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Earlier, but more, let me just do this. This will
okay.
Everything.
We're good.
So, my name is Kid Rohan. Here is why I should be signed to EMG. So, you know I am Kid Rohan, as I mentioned earlier, but more importantly, I'm an Indian. And when you think about what an Indian should be, it's usually a doctor, a lawyer, but a rapper, never. Being a rapper is like being a failure. And because of that, I'm a failure. And I have nothing to lose. I can do this at any pace you want, and I'm clearly doing this for the right reasons.
That doesn't prove anything.
I got another one for you. I'm short.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. I think I'm gonna go 5'8" maybe by January if I keep like hooping. But more importantly, I'm short. I'm 5'7" currently. I'm trying to manifest higher, but being short creates a special thing called insecurity. All the tall people, they go around, they have sex, they do whatever they want. Short people have to stay inside. And that creates something very special called work ethic. All your current rappers might be around 5'11", and that means that they're gonna go around after their studio session, leave early to smash some women. Me, I'm too short to do that, so I'm gonna be working extra, which means short man, higher payoffs.
This is for sure the most unhinged presentation I've ever made, and it's gonna get worse. Like, I've made business presentations in my life. This is like that off Adderall. Like, I don't. Oh my God, bro.
Okay.
There's examples. One of the biggest rappers in the industry, Kendrick Lamar. He's not even big. He's not even medium. He is small, 5'5". Mario, he's one of the most iconic characters.
Fun fact about this though. When I was really insecure about my height, I would literally. I'm gonna go back to this because there's something I need to address. But I would literally search up rappers' heights. Like I know a bunch of rappers' heights by heart because I was so insecure. And I was like, okay, you know what? If Russ is 5'5" and he could pull girls, then so can I. So like I knew Kendrick's height, I knew Russ's height, I knew Made in Tokyo's height, I knew Nicki Minaj's height. Like I just went out of the range. Every short person I could find. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm 5'8". I'm younger than you and taller. Yes, I know. Okay, you have different genetics. That's how it works. I still be looking up that.
He beat Bowser and stole Peach back. Peach was the girl who liked Mario, who was shorter, right? But Bowser was taller. Bowser still lost, right? Best one example, Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking's really smart and stuff.
Hold on a second. Did you just call Stephen Hawking short?
Exactly, that's a compliment.
Okay, I was scared of that. There was a lot of jokes I was scared of including in this video. I'm just gonna say because they were on the edge. That was one of them. There's another one that is going to be very obvious when it happens. You will see it very soon. And yeah, I'm going to explain it. I'm going to Nintendo confirm Mario and Peach are just good friends. 6-7. By the way, if Nightbot does anything, it's not me. I'm by the way, I'm looking at chat from here. So if Nightbot does anything, y'all, I still love you. Nightbot is just tweaking sometimes, and it's gonna punish you. Okay.
Okay, you don't like that one. Let me try another one. Content creator. You know, like whipping and nay, all that kind of dancing stuff. That's what content creation is. It's really important to help rappers blow up. I'm not only a rapper, but I'm a content creator, which allows me to, speak to people in a different way. Like here's an example. This is Ninja. And this is Adolf Hitler.
Oh, whoa. Are you comparing yourself to Adolf freaking Hitler?
No, I'm comparing Ninja to Adolf Hitler because they're both different types of content.
Okay, this was the other part. I was a little worried about. Okay, so here, I'll just let myself continue to talk.
So you speaking to their audience to connect with them. Ninja did it for good. He played Fortnite. And then Adolf Hitler, not so good. He didn't play Fortnite.
Okay. This was the most risky joke of the whole video. So let me just explain myself. I didn't mean to sensationalize, what he's done, what that guy Adolf has done in his life. It was obviously not okay. I am playing a stupid person in this. So the joke is my stupidity in sensationalizing it. But let me just separate that from that for a second. The reason I wanted to do this part was, no, actor can. Don't worry, actor can swear. The reason I wanted to do this is I just wanted to have a clip that was, this is Ninja and this is Adolf Hitler, like with no context. Because I was like, that's the funniest thing ever. Just Ninja's smiling face, like innocent smiling face. And then Adolf Hitler right next to him. So this was the funniest. Or not the funniest, but I really was proud of this one. But yeah, we're going to keep going. But obviously I don't support what he's done, and I don't mean to sensationalize it. But I am not playing myself in this case, even though I am. I'm playing a stupid person. That's the joke.
Oh, dear Lord.
Dear Lord, you know who my dear Lord is? The Lord of streaming, Cenat. Cenat co-signed me, and that's one of the biggest reasons I think I'll be good for EMG. I not only got the chance to make the biggest streamer in the world, Cenat, but he also told me he would promote my album to my face. And if you don't believe me, I have video proof.
Hold on a minute. Stop. That's clearly you dubbing over this guy.
No. Listen, we're twins, so we talk the same. It's just how it is. Modern lingo. You know how it is. But here, this is something you're going to love. This album is self-produced. So I might not do a lot of reproduction, but I definitely do self-production, which means you get 99% of revenue in exchange for just that Lil Wayne feature on your desk. That's all I need. Give it to me. I will sleep here if I need to. I will eat hot dogs all day if I need to. I'll make whatever pop remix you want. Just give me that Lil Wayne feature.
This is possibly the worst contract I've ever seen, so now I'm kind of interested.
Exactly, and I'm going to make it even better. No responsibility. Let's say, the album flops. It doesn't do how you want to. You have no responsibility. You can always turn me into whatever I want to make sure you're free from any repercussions. I could become a flat earther. I'm already halfway there. I believe the world's a triangle. And you can also make me politically grift for any party. I can be on those Jubilee videos as easy as night and day. All you need me to do is give the word here. And the best part about it, you have no responsibility.
I mean, it's really tempting.
Exactly. You know what's tempting? The fact that I am behind this album. I love this album, and I really want it to get out there, and I hope you will be behind this album, too.
Hold on a second. Where did you get my picture?
Grindr, you're pretty available in a bunch of different locations, but that's not the point. You're not only behind this album, I hope everybody can get behind this album. He's the emoji. And he can get behind you getting behind me getting behind the album.
I broke character. Here, this is the only time. Look at this. This is the face when like you're about to like, you can't. That grinder joke was improvised, by the way. Like a lot of this was scripted. A lot of this was improvised. Yeah, this is the face. Look at this face. This is when
You getting behind me, getting behind the album.
That's when you're about to smile.
I'm speechless.
And we can together become gay.
Wait, hold on a second. Did you just call me gay?
No, I called us gay. Greatest artists yet. We're all going to take over with our greatestness.
Well, you know, I have to say, I mean, I've been in this business now for 45 plus years, and I have to say, without a doubt, this is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Did you hire a 5-year-old off Etsy to do this for you? I mean, seriously, you have no riz. You have no aura. I've got more riz and aura than you do, and I'm 65 fucking years old. Now, I'm gonna go out and get a really big alcoholic drink. And by the time I get back, you and this presentation, I guess you could call it, better be at my office.
Too much, okay. I've been down too much, okay. Can't fit to ya, no. I'ma run away. Team going to up, okay. Counting up too much, okay. Can't get through us, no way. No, run away.
Okay, that is the video. That is the first. This is my acting debut. 73. Holy. 73 views? What? Didn't I just drop this? Whoa. By the way, thank you for all the highlighted messages. What are y'all doing? Ricey, what are you doing? Right? Why are you deleting all these messages? Chill. What are you doing, bro? Okay, the highlighted message. George says big release is coming this week. Dollar Chat says, I believe the world's a triangle. Yeah, that was improvised as well. So a lot of this was scripted. A lot of this was improvised. But regardless, it was like, this is my first acting debut. I don't know if that's going to make it switch to the other camera. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, this is my first acting debut where I ever have like, I mean, in a while, I used to do like skits when I was starting out. But now it's like, I was just like, bro, no one actually like really does album rollouts anymore and takes it seriously or has fun, or at least like just puts a lot of effort in it. And I was like, dude, what if I could do that? And instead of trying to make like really be like, oh, I have an album coming out. Everyone says that. No one cares, bro. And I was like, let's make a big deal about, or let's like completely go in the opposite direction and just try to make literally the funniest thing ever. And that's exactly what I did here. So I'm gonna post this in the Discord real quick, but I hope y'all enjoyed that. That I went to a whole shoot, filmed it, drove to San Francisco, like, check Discord. I can check Discord now. Give me a sec. Yeah. Ian is not that tall according to what you've sent me. Yeah, I might need to check out this Nightbot video too for everyone who's checking. But yeah, that was the video I worked hard on. There is another thing in the chamber. I can't tell you what it is yet. But there is something else in the chamber. That is super funny too. That was the best thingy that I've ever seen in my entire life. No, I appreciate you, doll. I appreciate you. I'm actually working on I was editing the video with you in it today, with your Mr. Poppin' video. I was editing that today. But yeah, that was the main thing I wanted to show today. I'm gonna be working, and we're gonna have maybe another one of these streams Thursday. But I also want to just address. I want to address and get on here, see if everything's working. Clear up some stuff too. If anyone has any questions about stuff, I kind of wanted to talk also about the Cenat thing. I don't know if y'all understand, because I've been getting a lot of comments recently like, yo, how does it feel fumbling the Kai Cenat thing? Like what's going on there? And I think it might be cool to address it. Or you know what? I did put out an anonymous survey, actually, where I asked y'all to give me feedback and questions, and we could go through that too, because y'all kind of grill me on there, and like we can do that too. What, Rohan? Can I be gay too? You are. I mean, you. I mean that might be a double entendre, but you are like a great artist. So I think, but I don't know if you're the greatest artist yet. But you're on your way. You're on your way. So like I think you're bisexual in more ways than other one, because bisexual is half gay and you're kind of halfway there. You know what I mean? But yeah, someone said so here's what we can do. We can either talk about I can either just y'all just answer me questions, and I can just answer your questions, or I can go through to this anonymous form and answer questions there. Because I already have like 40 like hard hitting ones. Rohan, what are your thoughts on? I got you. Thoughts on your entire life since like 9 years old being ripped apart and used for internet entertainment. Hey, if it's for a comedic purpose, that's all good. Don't ever cross safety lines with it. Don't bring other people in it. Don't bring my family into it. Don't bring people in it who didn't ask to be brought into it. I'm not saying you did. I'm saying that's how I feel about it. It's fine as long as it's I'm the butt of the joke and no one's safety is infringed upon. That's what I'm like people got memes out of his Tutankhamun. That's fine, because I knew you'd find that channel. But just don't cross an obvious line. And I think y'all know what the line is. I can make it very clear though if you don't. But making fun of that Tutankhamun presentation, I can pull that up right now. Like that is not like a that is not. I didn't expect no one to find that. It's public, you know? But yeah, you can use that. Just again, don't bring other people into it. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense? Are we good with that? Are we cool with that? That's my question there. Okay, so what do you think? I can talk about the Kai situation because I've had so many people ask about that. My interaction. Oh, we got something. What happened? What happened? Let me check. Sky on Top is following. Shout out to Sky1 on Top. Do a sleep stream. Ooh, I'm scared of that, man. What if the thing you're afraid of happening happens? That sometimes rarely happens when you sleep. You know what I mean? That's scary. That is scary. Because you don't know which day it's going to be, bro. That's scary. Yeah, exactly, EVN. Like, what if you don't know what that could hit at any day? It's a randomness variable. What if that hits on when you're live? That's crazy. Listen, I don't control the bot. I'm sorry. Nightbot is. Oh, I actually I can do a soundboard thing now. Did you hear that? Did it work? Wait. Let me see if it works. Oh, did it not work? It's not working, is it? It's supposed to go. I'm so sick of this bullshit. No, is it working? No, it's not. Oh, it's not working. Okay. Well, it was working earlier today. I had a soundboard. I was actually doing the soundboard. Rohan is gonna get a Okay, so that's what I was saying. So okay, we've been talking in chat. I can just answer chat questions. Do you want us to do that, or do you want me to go into the forum, or do you want me to talk about Kai? Because those are the three things on the plan. And I was also gonna ask, like, I have some skits I actually want to do live, where like I pretend to be a streamer, for my channel, and it involves the chat. So we might end up doing those in the future too, if y'all are cool with it. Because I was thinking of some ideas this morning. The forum. Okay, the forum. Let's do it. Because I know people. I had this forum and I just didn't. Oh, there's even more. Okay. Let's start. Are you ready? Let's see what we can do. And audio's good, by the way. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, audio's good. Yeah, it's good. I just checked. Okay. This was an anonymous form I got. I got grilled, low key. I got grilled on this. So let's see what we got. I asked them to ask me anything. And here are some of the responses we'll go through. Would you, and I'll answer honestly, would you kiss a man with a tongue to see if you like it? I don't know. I mean, you can't say no, you can't say yes, because it depends on the person. These are the questions people ask. This is the first question. It's number one, bro. You're looking at me like I created the question. No. I put out this survey for everyone else. Okay. What are the chances, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? Do you like men? Remember, people's names weren't attached to this, so like I don't know who said what. But do you like men? I don't think so. But that's not a no. I don't think so. What? Okay. No. How's the weather? I promise I didn't like plan this. I've looked through this form, but I forgot the order of everything. Why are these the first 4 things that y'all asked? This is crazy, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. No. Hey, Rohan, I was wondering if you're releasing an album this year. I'm going to be dropping my album Unbreakable this year. The thing that you just saw was a trailer for it, but I have a lot happening. The Unbreakable album is... Oh, do you want me to open this form up for y'all? I can do that. I need to figure out where to put it, but let me see if I can open it up for y'all real quick.
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
Give me a sec. Let me
Think about
whoa. Not what is that? What is that?
Think
Stop.
about
Whoa. I don't want that. Give me a sec. What is that?
Think
Stop. I
about
can't. Okay, I don't want that. I'm hearing myself. I need to stop. Okay. I think I put in chat. I'm so sick of this. Yeah, okay. Now y'all can work on it, but just don't say anything too weird. Okay. Hey, Rohan, I was wondering if you're releasing an album this year. Yes, Unbreakable. Dropping very soon, finishing up mixes. We're going to go on a big run with everything. How bad do you feel about fumbling the bag? This is what I was talking about. How bad do you feel about fumbling the bag while meeting Kai Cenat? I think I said this in the video, but I want to emphasize, I was not trying to insult Kai Cenat. On everything I love, I was not trying to insult Kai Cenat. So remember when I said in this video that I'm short and I looked up people's heights when I was insecure about my height? Kai Cenat was one of the people that really motivated me because I was extremely insecure about being short, and he was this rising star that was short. So,
I'm so sick of this
what
bullshit.
I want to say about that is, listen, and Kai Cenat, I'm right here. I'm genuinely sorry, dude. If I hurt your feelings, my intention there was, I've been insecure about my height for, so long, and to see somebody so confidently succeed while being short really motivated me. So when I said you inspired me to be short, that's what I meant. I didn't come up to you to say that. I came up to you to ask you about Reject University, but I couldn't even get through my first sentence because you thought I was trying to troll you. I was not trying to troll you because I meant what I said. I just have a thing where I end up saying, things really badly that shouldn't be said. But like, I shouldn't say it that way. But that's just the way I talk. So that's my response to Kai Cenat, man. I have nothing but love for you. Would you marry the president? The current president? No. Hell no. Do you like bagels? No, actually. No. I don't think bagels are, I don't eat breakfast anymore, honestly. I think bagels are just too filling. Hey, do you gamble? No. I like cheddar cheese. Good job. Are you hiding that you like men? No, definitely not. If I did, I wouldn't be hiding it. Hey, do you like Justice, the music dope? I don't know who that is. Why don't the hubs want me? I'd have to know who you were. And I don't think I'm the best person to ask. There's a lot of people in chat who are more experienced and probably have a better track record than me, but I don't think they're a group of people. That's my best advice for you. I think it's some people will want you, some people will not when you're yourself. But grouping them as a universal identity and a conglomerate that, you have is going to get in the way for you, I think. Because it's about finding a person, not everyone in the world. So focus on being yourself, and that will attract a person. Or I can't guarantee it'll attract a specific person, but it will attract somebody. And that's the best thing I can give you there. I don't know what I've heard of things. I think I know what that means. Do you ever just wake up and find yourself creatively lost in terms of where you want to go in the long scheme of things? And if so, why does it seem as though it takes so long to find some form of grasp on things? Yes. Every day I feel lost. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I thought that would change a little bit when I succeeded and had my big moment, but it didn't really. I think I still find myself creatively lost in a lot of ways, and that is something that I think just as a creative you struggle with a lot. Give me a quick second. I'm just going to take care of something real quick. But let me just take care of this. Okay, every day I'm shuffling. Appreciate it. So why does it seem as though it takes so long to find some form of grasp on things? Because you're comparing yourself to people that you don't have the full, you don't have anyone's full story, and you're trying to, like, you probably have a narrative that you're not as good as other people, and your mind's gonna subconsciously use whatever it can to justify that, and that's why you don't know how long it's taken for other people, and you don't know what people are thinking every day and what people go through every day. So I would just advise for you to remember that, and like, don't think you're so behind, because everyone does. If you had to leave one verse behind as the only thing people remember you for, which one would it be and why? Great one. I don't know. It might be the third verse on this song called Childish that I have for now, because I know that verse for sure was so well written. The Say Dada, I don't think I'd pick that for the way people remember me. I think it is an iconic verse, and I'd give it respect. The second, round two Say Dada was amazing. But if I were to pick something, like one thing that they'd remember me by, ooh. Maybe it's not even what I said. That's a good question, dude. I'll choose this one for now. Why is YouTube so laggy on Google Chrome, bro? It's not even my internet. It's literally just YouTube for some reason. Okay. I used to watch King Nat. Dude, I can do this whole story time about that bar, bro. What, dude, YouTube is actually annoying, bro. What is going on? Okay. Raw only? Nah, not raw only. Because I don't think that's indicative of what my potential is. The King Nappy line, I actually used to watch King Nappy. Like, I actually used to watch King Nappy when I was younger. In high school, he had this thing called Soul Link with this other YouTuber called Shady Penguin. That bar wasn't a lie. I just thought of that. I actually had that bar ready since the first round. I was like, this bar is just funny. I want to sneak it in somewhere. But this is the one I probably do in a second. I don't know what.
Yourself more like a novelty.
This is my buddy, Daniel.
Came to carry my weight and no spotting me. Gonna go
this is the one I probably get them remember. Because it's a mixture of funny, motivational, exactly like this one.
Caps lock it, cause you gotta see. Yeah, don't get a time, but find the time. I woke up and knew it was time to grind. I'm trying to be one that you idolize. I aim for the sky and I'm flying now. Picking a team just like dance. The way that I'm moving from side to side. Yeah, baby, I don't really mind your mind. I'm trying to be good to myself. Practicing how to be kinda. I Look in the mirror, find a diamond. Working to make it through trying times. I ask God for the light. I hope it helped me with finding shine. Cause mentally I just be setting the bar. But since I was young, I steadily, readily set up a star. Now I'm top of the throne. And you said with my way I never get far. But I got on my own. And now I feel just like I'm Kendrick Lamar. Cause top of the moon, I can't hang with you if you fake. Y'all try to put me in my place. You don't have to pay for a piece of my energy. I can't hinder myself, I keep peace with my enemies.
That's probably the one, because I'm just going to use Microsoft Edge. I don't know what's
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
That is probably the one I choose, because it just is a mixture of like funny, it's motivational, it has like the flow state, good bars, like it just represents me in such a good way. Okay, let me just keep this right here ready. Okay, let's get the next one done. What do you do for living as a job? Do you truly believe deep down in your heart that you'll make it big? No, I don't care about numbers BS, because the only ones who don't make it say it. So yeah, right now I'm currently working from home, just like just not staying by myself, staying with family. And I'm making money on the channel. If I'm being dead honest with you, not enough to, I think, expand this to where I want to be. So I'm kind of living in this in between state. Truly believe deep down in your heart I'll make it big, 100%. I just don't know how. Like, I don't know which way it's gonna be, but there's so much opportunity. I could list a million reasons why I know I will. I know exactly. I think I understand what I need to do for the first time. So yeah, I know. I'm 100% know I'll make it deep down. I just don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know when it's gonna be. That's where my real worry is. Did your life change after trolling the video of Oddwin? To a degree, yes, and to a degree, no. I think that my life I got more focused because I understood what I wanted, and I finally got a good amount of validation, financially and just like position-wise, music-wise from it, because I understood the space that I could inherit. Rohan, you already made it. You have the dream life. How so? That's what I would say. But at the same time, I'm still upcoming. Most people still don't know who the hell I am, which is fine. I'd say a decent chunk of people are here because of the Oddwin troll. Yes and no, though. Yes, that's how you discovered, but I could have fumbled the bag and just done that. I could have not built personality. So all the hard work I've been putting behind the scenes for years and years, building the Discord and stuff like that, is the reason why you're still here. But yeah, you did discover me because of that, and I think that was a great opportunity. How do I learn to make beats? I've been very eager to learn how to produce music and even installed FL Studio. Join the Discord. That's all I can say. Join our Discord. ! Discord. I'm sick of the indecisive. Ooh, I got some heated ones. I was talking to someone at school and they deadass brought up Say Dada. Crazy. Wow. If you need help, hit me up. Rohan can co-sign me. Yeah, for sure. These were the things I was getting, bro. I was getting people angry at me, man. And this is why I wanted to talk about it, because I was not getting just friendly stuff, and I didn't ask just for friendly stuff. I asked for real, be honest with me, and I got a lot of this. So this guy says, I'm sick of the indecisiveness. I'm sick of the two sides, same coin. Either be Say Dada full time and be a troll song maker, which I have nothing against because it provides laughter and the world needs that, or be Kid Rohan, take it as serious as you can and blow that shit up. Stop double dipping, pick one and take off. And I've heard this before in the comments of a lot of my videos, and I can't disagree with the statement more. I think that what makes me really enjoy a lot of the people that I look up to in this game are because they have a comedic side and a serious side. What make some of my best friends, like even Robbie Z in this chat, I've seen him be comedic. I've seen him be serious. I know who this is actually, and they're a good guy. So it's no hate towards this person. They came with good intentions, but I disagree with this concept. I think having that versatility is really, really important, and my biggest inspirations all have that, and I just want to be someone I'm proud of. And at the end of the day, I can look back at everything I've done, including the Say Dada stuff, everything except maybe that diss track I dropped, I have no regrets with. I think It was all done in positivity. I actually don't even have regrets with the diss track, but I can look back at what I've done as Dada and as Rohan and be like, you know what? I'm happy I did both. I think the duality of that is what makes me me, and I disagree with this, but this is what I was getting. Okay. What do you want me to do with this information? I don't know, bro. I do like soup. I think it's cool. I don't like love it, but I do like it. It's cool. Can capital A artists, I don't know what that means. Capital A artists. What the hell is this? Okay, fine arts, I guess. I feel like an artist, you need both to stick out. Yeah, I think I've always loved the people who had that versatility. Can capital A artists really exist in the current climate? How can we make caring about our art cooler than getting the bag? I'm bored with success and failure as a talking point. I don't know, dog, is a played out observation. But if someone doesn't think the shit they make is cooler than the shit they can buy by selling the shit they make, then why are they even making it? Great point. I think it can exist. People are craving authenticity more than ever. There's just a really what I think people fail to see is there's a very impactful and important part of kind of clout culture that people immediately discredit, like any culture related to clout and slop or whatever. But there is an art to that, and there's an art to creating interest, and there's an art to creating like drama and beef, and that's what even Kendrick learned how to do in 2024. There's an art to the other side, the non-fine arts, and if you understand why people like the non-fine arts and implement that within your art, it's like you're making a exotic cuisine and someone's eating a McDonald's burger. Yeah, McDonald's burger's unhealthier for you, but it tastes good, right? And if you ignore, like people still buy expensive meals. How do expensive meals nowadays? How do expensive meals win? How do expensive restaurants win? Like Nobu, they win by pioneering exclusivity. Same thing. You can win off of doing fine arts, but you just have to understand the branding advantages of that and cater it that way. I think people shouldn't make stuff only, and I mean only for money, but if there's more art or effort put into the slop, I'd be happier. That's what I like. I like to put effort into what I do. I've always been a tryhard. But what I would say is there is an art to that, and you need to understand that. And you can definitely find a place. If you want to create something and you really care about it, you really think it's better than other stuff, someone else is too. And you just got to find that someone. Can you do more trolling, please? Yes. I'm not going to be trolling Oddwin as much anymore because I feel like I've already kind of done the best I can there, and there's already such a pressure and expectation to where to break through and really be funny again in that environment because of how much expectation is nearly impossible. At least I'd have to take a break from it. So I am going to be doing more trolling, but it's going to be with different people and it's going to be in different ways. I was asking myself because I really, would you show your stream? Oh, my bad. I was asking myself, like, yo, should I do the same thing over and over again here? Should I try to troll Oddwin a million times or just try to do this exact same type of thing? And, oh, wait, I'm still not. Oh, there we go. I don't think so. I think I have to move on and come back to that and evolve it if I were to come back to it. You are such a smart and determined individual. You will make it easier to believe that the sky's the limit. Would have loved to work with you. Are you dead? What do you mean would have loved to work with you? Just join our Discord, bro. Exclamation mark Discord. You're talking like you're dead or something. Yeah. Bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't know what that is, but shout out to you. Does the stream work now? We're good? We're good? Everyone good? You're the most respectful geezer I've ever met on the interweb. I think I'm kind of realizing how true it is that there is an audience for everything. So many artists are able to blow up just by taking the most crazy risks and doing some really different weird shit. Obviously, there's some niches that people find that are better, like Two Hollis, but there's plenty of underground rappers that are able to make it by just taking risks. Listen, I was never told to do what I did with the trolling, and it blew up. I tried to be a TikToker for years, posting 4 times a day, hundreds and hundreds of TikToks, trying to do what people told me to do that was considered mainstream, and did not work, did not really become anything. And I was like, you know what? Screw everybody. I'm just going to end up doing what I want to do here.
I'm
just
so
gonna
sick
end
of this
up-
bullshit.
Why is this being weird? I'm just going to end up creating YouTube videos because I genuinely like YouTube videos, and I think that they're super fun, and I don't care what is trendy at this point. I'm going to do what I like, and ironically, that is the thing that really blew me up and got me to where I wanted to do. So the whole idea of you need to do TikTok, you need to do this because everyone else is doing it is very stupid, and I fell for it for years, and it didn't do anything for me. Okay, here we go. Why is Say Dada better than Kid Rohan music? This is another time I'm getting grilled. You do have to do stuff out of your comfort zone more in your normal music. Easter Eggs Chorus, shout out to EVN in the chat, is genuinely insanely good, and in your videos you do stuff constantly that would scare anyone, like talking to huge celebrities and telling them about your music or trolling them. I wish you did that more with Kid Rohan music. Very valid criticism. I agree with it. I think this is a great take. I think Kid Rohan music, I'm slowly becoming more of myself, and you're going to see that over the next couple years of what I release, and actually even weeks. Even with the skits I'm doing, like Say Dada helped me. It's like when it's this whole kind of concept of when you wear a mask, you get to show who you truly are, and that is Kid Rohan. But like I'm not like really showing myself. I'm showing talent with the Kid Rohan music, but I'm not showing enough of my personality or like an infectious amount. And Say Dada shows an infectious amount of a personality, and that's what makes it so attractive. And I understand that, and I'm working on it. I think that's a valid criticism. I do think everyone suffers from this issue, but I think that is what I need to do. He's Kid Rohan, but I'm the Kid Rohan. Okay. Okay, we're having an argument in chat about that. I love you, Rohan. Your music is amazing, and you're so funny. I watched your first Say Dada video every single day during study hall, and I have the whole video memorized. Dude, I thought that video was going to do 10,000 views. I thought that video was genuinely going to do, wasn't going to be a big moment. I actually put out a video before that video called 15 Styles of Rap, and that did 80,000 views. And I'm like, okay, that's a big moment. That's my biggest video ever. I'm just going to put out this one in the meantime, and we'll just try to prep out for maybe another Styles of Rap and try to beat that 80,000. This one will probably do 10,000. I put it out 1.2 million. Like, I did not know that was going to be what it was, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. And now I've kind of gone back to that same thing of I'm just going to be dropping videos every week, not really having too much expectation, because that's what got me here. Lately, I've been procrastinating a lot of things very important to me. School, hobbies, defeating lust, etc. What is some advice you can give that can help? You're overstimulated, most probably. It's not an easy battle to fix, but what I do is very simple. I have a list of things. I can leak game right now. Well, just one thing very simple. Don't check social media for the first 4 hours of the day. Very simple thing. You need to destimulate yourself from don't eat your vegetables first type thing. Like, don't eat the candy first. Don't do the most exciting thing in the beginning of the day, or else you're not going to have any willpower to continue and to do the non-exciting things. That's what I would say for that. So start off with like really making your life so boring that what you need to do is the only exciting thing. It's kind of like you got to adjust your environment, because you can keep trying to watch motivational videos, but that's just temporary motivation. That's not permanent. Okay. What made you start making music in the first place? Started off with poetry. We got a lot of questions. Damn. Let me just... Oh, no. Yeah, give me a sec real quick. Give me a sec. You should be able to hear me. I'm just going to quickly go for a second. Just double check something. You shouldn't be able to hear me. Give me a sec. Yep. You can still hear me? I think, right? Give me a sec. I have to check something real quick. Input should work again. Everything good. I think we're good. Okay. What made you start making music in the first place? I started off as poetry, and I was like, yo, let me just do poetry. I was just really good at rhyming, and people kept telling me that. And then they said, yo, one guy told me, yo, you should do rap. And I was very like skeptical about it in the beginning, but I started doing it, and then it really turned into like something that became super passion. And then I was constantly told, yo, you can't do this because this is risky by people. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to work harder than everyone else so I can prove that to them that I'm meant for this and I'm not lying my ass off. Someone said, dude looks like a queef. I don't even know what that means. I'm rewatching the Reject University stream, dub stream. Yeah. So proud of you, man. Will your passion alone get you anywhere you want? Your passion alone will get you anywhere you want or need. Protect your peace. Does your spine still sweat? Shout out to this guy. This is a guy who took a spine sweat course with me. We took a business course, actually. My last year of college, I took this business course called Spine Sweat. And the reason this is important is we were asked to do a business and pitch a business. And the business that me and my friend Rahul chose was a community that would allow musicians to connect. And this turned into Unbreakable. So we actually, whoa, Galaxy Gas did 100 bits. Thank you, Galaxy Gas. Oh, this is all the way down. I need to move this somewhere here. Okay. Or like here, I think. Thank you, Galaxy Gas. Appreciate you. So I was going to say, yeah, me and my buddy Rahul started Unbreakable through a business course, a very stressful business course, and then it turned into what it is. So I'm really happy it's still going, and we're going crazy. Do you like snails? I'm indifferent. I don't like killing any animals though, so I'm cool with them. Rohan, you've been the best leader I can ever ask for, and I just want to say thanks, and I hope that the server gets bigger and we all get famous. I just wonder if you see me as a valued member. Bro, of course. You're an awesome member of the Community Galaxy. You're awesome. I put you in as many videos as I can. I think your passion, your personality is going to get you there alone too. Oh, whoa. Galaxy giving more 100 bits. Thank you. Yeah, no, you're 100% a valued member. We all appreciate you. You know, we appreciate everything. Like, sometimes the jokes go to a crazy level, but it's never bad. It's just, I'm worried of being called certain names, you know? But politically correctness aside, appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, 100%. No hesitation, you're a valued member. How are things going for you right now? Like, actually, stressful. I'm always working on videos, so... And I'm like, bro, I have to make it. I can't fail. And I'm just constantly working on videos because now I edit all my videos, so I do everything. So I'm dropping a video a week, so it takes forever. And I'm doing all these YouTube shorts too. So stressful is the best way to say it. I mean, I think it's a good kind of stressful. I mean, things are working out more than they ever have, but it's still like stressful. Galaxy's awesome. Yeah, Galaxy's awesome. Shout out to him. No, I don't know what that is. Favorite producers, Pharrell, to an extent. I think Honorable C Note. Honorable C Note is probably my favorite producer right now. He made Dark Knight Demo. Dark Knight Demo is so good. Yeah. You're good at making music, and you know how to do it, but your music sucks. These are the weird comments, bro. I don't even know what to say. Like, these are the weird ones. I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't think my music sucks, but cool. Let's keep going. What is your name? Rohan. Rohan is my name. I had my reasons, considering the fact I'm still here, but I'm curious as to what other people would say. What gets you going in the morning and keeps you going when life gets tough? The world needs me. I truly believe that. I believe there's not many Indian kids out here with a dream. There's not many YouTubers out there succeeding in the mainstream. There's so many rules I could possibly break that could inspire people. And for me to succeed is necessary for a lot of other people to believe that they can succeed, because I represent such a unique character type. And I think we all do. But what keeps me going is I need to win. I need to win, and I need to accomplish my dream, and I need to because I think there's so much resentment when you have a dream in general. Like, people think you're an idiot, people think you're crazy, and it's like, dude, I want to show y'all were stupid. I wasn't stupid. Like, everyone who ever looked at me funny for this, I don't want y'all to be the winners. I don't want y'all to be the ones who are right. I want to be right about my dream and my passion. That's what keeps me going too. So I can help and inspire a lot of people. I know how hard it is to to say, hey, I actually want to do this dream because it's risky and everyone tells you it's risky, but that's why I should be doing it, because I need to break the stigma and help make it easier for the next person. That's what truly keeps me going. That's what Unbreakable is about, the Discord too. Something, okay. Love Say Dada, please make stuff. I remember this one. Yeah. I can't. That's the best way to answer this. I can't. I have to. The whole point about that is to be raw and be unfiltered. So I'm sorry, I can't. Just don't worry about your parents, I guess. I don't know. That's the best response I can give this. I can't filter out this person. Would you dump YouTube and music career for a bag? No. I don't care, bro. What am I gonna do with this, other than like making money and like I guess like surviving? What am I gonna do? I don't want to travel. I literally don't like vacations. I don't like doing anything else other than working on this. So like, if I were to get all the money in the world, I'd still do this. I'd just be a little bit like more secure mentally, probably, because I would not have to worry about my ability to generate income if I had a bag. But even though that'd come with its own problems. No, I wouldn't, dude. I would not. Keep doing your shit, bro. The album videos were funny as well, and moonwalking was tight. Thank you. Appreciate it. Say Dada and Shugout were fire. Thank you. When is the next great internet troll? I'm Dante video I'm working on right now. That one will be out soon in the next month. So that should be the next great one. And we have another one. We have three actually for November. November is going to be a huge month. Dang, he's going raw only. I'm bisexual and I haven't came out. That's your choice. With the rise in content creation, are you more focused on the music or the content? Right now, I'm more focused on the content because that is what could really give me the freedom to pursue the music, from a branding and from a financial perspective. So I've been focused more on the content, but I'm doing both. Jeremiah is someone who hit me up, and he told me he didn't want to keep his anonymous. So he was like, yo, I'm just going to let you know this is coming from me instead of making it anonymous. That's why he said his name. I'm focused currently more on the content. I'm still making music. I have a lot of music in the vault, and I'm going to start dropping it, and I want to work on music more, but I think content. Do you feel like comedic route makes your music stronger, or does it take away from its originality? I know a lot of people have said this. I truly believe the comedic route makes the music stronger because that is who I am. If that wasn't who I was, then it'd be a difference. But who I am outside of music has always been somebody like making the music stronger. Okay. Are you more motivated by making music you personally connect with or creating content that will trend and trying to get attention? The content that will trend and get attention within my niche is stuff that I connect with. So it's both. Like the stuff I'm creating is stuff I already care about. I've been following YouTube trends and attention in this culture for a while. So the music that I'm making that quote unquote is quote for a trend is the music I connect with the most. That's what people aren't realizing. This is the authentic decision. Me not doing this would be less authentic. How do you want to be seen, perceived as a rapper and a content creator, both? I think inspirational and funny, maybe. I really look up to how X was perceived, honestly. Kind of that duality, the dichotomy of being this funny guy and this inspirational person and this misunderstood person. I think that's what I'd like to be seen as. I don't know. I want to kind of disarm the culture right now. Do you ever feel pressure to chase fame or blow up instead of focusing on long-lasting music? Definitely, because I mean, this could make you some money to where you could do this, right? But at the same time, there's an art. Remember, there's an art to the McDonald's burger, and there's an art to the cuisine. And if I want to merge both, because like Drake makes kind of some fast food music, not in a disrespectful way, in a way like I like McDonald's. I like a lot of the Drake music. It's catchy. It gets to the point. It's not super. Like there's an art to that. That's my point. So I think I want to combine both. That's what I want to do. In your personal opinion, what makes a song genuine? If it comes from an authentic place and it's done to represent yourself. That's what I would say for genuine. Do you think prioritizing shock value or trendiness in your content has caused your music to lose depth? I think if people don't understand who I am, then yes. And I haven't done a good enough job communicating who I truly am, and that is why this impression has been given. So you're still right, but I think that I I need to do a better job at showing myself outside of that so people really understand what I'm about. Because I think I'm making the right decisions, but I think people who don't understand who the hell I am, when they see this Cenat clip or when they see a lot of this stuff, they're just going to think I'm like a clout chaser. I like the beat that sounded like broken glass, bacon. What are y'all talking about? Do you think there's risk that some of your music could become disposable because there's tied to trends? Maybe. But I'm not disposable. And I think I'll create something. It's coming from the right place. You know, some stuff people might judge me the wrong way, but that just comes with the game. Do you believe the path you're on right now can sustain a long-term career music-wise? Yes, this is the best path to be on. I'm 100,000% sure. This is building a personal brand is the best way to sustain a long-term career, even if it's a funny and not super serious one. We're talking about McDonald's, Rohan. Yeah. Is there one part of making music you struggle with way more than others? I hate recording. I hate recording, dude. I'm so like everything has to be so perfect. I hate recording. That is the thing. I'm good at writing. It's good. It's fun to make beats. I hate recording. That's what I struggle with, and it's hard for me to feel good about a take that I do. Here we go. Another one. I've been trying to get better at writing, producing, and rapping for about 2 years now. The improvement is noticeable, but I listen to albums by artists I enjoy and can't help but feel left in the dust. A year ago, I allowed myself to throw anything at the canvas and release it without shame. But when it comes to detail-oriented work, I feel paralyzed creatively. What would help me here? I think you got to do what I'm doing. So what I would say is you got to create a schedule, and I don't know how consistent that schedule is going to be, but it has to be a schedule that's just enough for you to really master what you're doing and be consistent. For me, I do one video a week, and that is a schedule where it's not too long of a duration to where I can get in my head, but it's not too short of a duration to where I'm not going to give it my best. So don't throw anything at the canvas and release it without shame. Try to create the thing that actually got me to the whole Say Dada moment was, nothing will ever be perfect, 100%. But the thing that allowed me to get to the Say Dada moment is I was like, screw everything. I'm just going to put all my energy into releasing one video a week. And I kept doing that, and that's how I got to where I am. For you, you need to set a schedule where you need to release something every blank. And the amount of time between it, that is something you have to decide. Within that time, perfect it to that certain date and then drop it. And then do the same thing again and do the same thing again. Another thing that I would say that I'm still struggling right now, do not look at what you do like a nerd. Do not analyze what you create like a nerd, or else you're going to distract yourself and make stupid decisions. What I mean is there are some things that are mistakes in your content, like maybe the mixing needs to be a little bit better, but nobody cares. Like there's some things that you could get wrong that nobody would actually care about, but you're going to spend so much time trying to fix it when you know if you were the other person in the situation, you would not care if you consume that. So pay attention to like criticism that actually moves the needle versus criticism that's just there. You know? Like I actually made this mistake today, dude. When I released this trailer that I just showed you, or this skit, I re-uploaded the whole skit because the vocal volume could have been louder. So I just turned the knob up a little bit, re-uploaded, re-exported, and that's why the stream got delayed. But hypothetically, do people really care about that? Probably not. And that was kind of a mistake. I mean, it's not a mistake because it didn't take too much time, but mistakes like that, don't make mistakes no one cares about. Rohan, do you think Nightbot is an op? Yes, 100%. Okay. You ever heard of... I have not heard of them, actually. I might have to check that out later. Quedeca as Reverse Flash. I've seen this meme. I actually love this meme. I'm not going to read this out loud, though, but you already can read it. Yeah, that was interesting for sure. I don't know what this means. You're going to have to... I can answer this, but I just don't know what this means. You have to clarify what this means before I can answer this question. I don't know who you are, so I can't answer this. Now we're getting to... These are the ones that y'all started submitting. Oh, my God. Do you like Bob Ross? I'm indifferent. I just don't know enough about him. I don't hate him for sure, though. I have love for everyone, unless they suggest otherwise. 5% battery here. Okay, no, I wouldn't do this. I'm very unlikely to do it, at least. I don't find any pleasure in doing that. You should give It's Dollar Chat a feature. I mean, Dollar and I have been talking, so we're not like, we're probably gonna work on some stuff. I don't know about a feature because they're not an artist like that. I don't think they're taking music seriously. Yes, I'd say so. Yeah, are you still in need of a female? Yeah. But that whole screenshot was I was in need of a female vocalist, and I got the female vocalist. So y'all cropped it, and y'all made it a meme. Like, no. I'm not really focusing on this right now, if I'm being honest. I'm not. Could we work together? Probably. I mean, join live studio. I mean, it's not like I'll work with you versus I won't work with you. I just do most of my collaborations in that Discord event because I'm so time packed right now that's the only time I really collaborate. And if you bring the best beat or the beat I like the most there, then I'll work on it. And if you don't, then if I have more time, I'll work on it. But then you can always come to the next one. Like, so it's not a no. It's just there's a way to do it. Are you using a Windows computer? Why? What is your favorite? I don't have one. What is your hair care routine? It's actually terrible. I think it's shampoo and conditioner Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I heard that you shouldn't do it too much. So then that's probably that's what it is. Would you collab with Dennis in the near future? Dennis and I have 4 songs unreleased. 2 of them are with his vocals. Oh, you're talking about my hair. My shit fried. What does that mean? Yeah, I have gray hairs, dude. If you're talking about that, I have gray hairs. Will you collab with Dennis in the near future? Yes, so Dennis has produced 2 songs for me that we have. Dennis and I have vocalized. What is your skincare routine? Accutane, buddy. I recently started taking it. I had terrible acne. Terrible. No matter what I did, it didn't stop. So, yeah, Reject University, fun fact, I was in the purging stage of Accutane. So in Accutane, there's a purging stage where you just look like shit, like the worst. It's worse than normal. And that happened to happen during the time I meet all the biggest celebrities. That's the luck of the draw there. So yeah, that's why. It was the purging stage. So first you go through a purging stage, and then it actually starts acting normally. Rohan, your hair care routine cannot be worse than mine. Mine's just water and genetics. Hey, if it works, it works. Do you want to DJ at some point? No. I don't think you really care about DJing. What are the top 3 Skittles? Don't really try Skittles that much. Crazy. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this means. Is this an artist? Is Funeral an artist? I actually might have a song from this guy on my playlist. I do. Wait, let me see. No, that's not it. Is he an artist? I swear I have a song. Let me check. This is my playlist. Yep, right here. This one. My friend Robert showed me this one. Yeah, I do have a song from this guy. Favorite feature you've done for someone? Favorite feature I've done for somebody. Is Robbie still here? Is Robbie Z still here? Let me see if he's here. If Robbie Z is still here, is this one. I think it's this one anyway. This one.
Cash. I need a whole lot of bags. I'm never popping no tags. Taking that shot like an iPhone snap. Freestyle, but I still write those raps. Sip to the mic, I got it tagged. Okay, I'm speaking proper now. Way too loud, I'm finna calm it down. I was talking money like I got him out. You be aging too much, you a fossil now. Wrinkle too much, hope you got an iron. Got a bomb like Oppenheimer. I could pick a couple pebbles, Peter Piper. Quit acting like I rap like I'm not on fire. This Kanye, I'm not on the wire. On the shit you talking about your last song. I walked around your last album flop. Now the bottom tilts like drop downs. I'm the one who popped now. Polo G, I popped out. My name been across town. Your name is crossed out on everything I got now. I could put it down.
Shout out
to the gays. She is your wife.
I think I sucked on this song, and then my verse on Misfit was okay. But yeah, I think that's probably my favorite feature. Okay, we're almost to the end. What are your thoughts on AI in music? Ooh. Massive sample services like Splice or Arcade. Love Splice. I use Splice all the time. AI in music. I have used AI ironically in music, actually, for a lot. I think if you use AI voices, depending on how it's done, I think it's cool. Like, I've used Drake's AI voice for, like, this bullying anthem. I think that kind of stuff is cool when it's obviously a joke. Using AI to create songs, I think it just takes away a lot of the soul of what the connection of the song is. You know? I'm not, like, super I think if you interact and you collaborate with AI in any facet, that's allowable to me. But if you just let it do everything for you, then no. I mean, I just think it's lazy. Success the best revenge, no revenge the best success. Yeah. I recorded that verse like 3 years ago, that Misfit one. But that's what I would say. Because I actually used AI. I made an AI song to troll I'm Dante. And a lot of Dante's fans got mad about it, but the whole joke was it was AI. Like, it was purposely AI. That was the joke of it. And, like, I think when you use it ironically, you can that means you're putting some effort to kind of create a context for it to exist. I just think blindly doing it is yeah. Top 5 favorite up and coming artists. Let's look at my playlist real quick. Let's look. Another shirtless Rohan gif. No, not now, bro. Shout out to Shamlo. I've been okay. I think it's a lot of the Oddwin community. Like Oddwin's people. Let me look. This is my playlist. This is everything I've added. Oddwin has got to be one of them. If you describe him as upcoming, then yes. I don't know why this song's gone. So let me just write Oddwin, and then I'm going to keep going until I find one. Joyner doesn't count because he's not upcoming. Ian would be one. Rohan, you got to check. Are people spamming? No. We're good. Ian, I think, was that Ian, Oddwin, I guess if you categorize Token as one, then yes, Token. But I think he's been in the game long enough to not be called that. But I'll just count Token. This is all the songs I added to my playlist. Nas X doesn't count. He's not upcoming, but I would put him. Let me go faster because I know. Me, I guess I just need an extra spot. So me, Ian, Token, Oddwin, and JPEG Mafia doesn't count, right? Pure 557, JPEG Mafia. Do any of these count by your definition? Yeah, these are all big artists. Let me just give me a little bit more. I'm gonna figure this out. Rohan, JPEG, say Toxie. Toxie's gone. Toxie's done. What are we talking about? Toxie stopped. So at this point, they're not up and coming. I'll say Zymic. I'll say my bro Zymic. I think Zymic is so weird. Toxie just dropped. I mean, I don't know. So what are we defining as? Are we talking about in the community? If we're talking about in the community, that's a whole different thing. I'm not gonna include Zymic because I feel like that opens up the whole bag of the Discord. And if we're gonna do the Discord, we should create a separate list. Because then there's Wicked, then there's everyone else there. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not gonna include Zymic because I don't think that's. Then I'm gonna have to include Wicked and everyone else, and if I'm gonna do the mid tier of upcoming, like where the kind of big, Eric Reprid. Let me just say that. Screw it, Eric Reprid. Well, we can create a different list for the Discord, but I don't want to start picking favorites and stuff. That feels weird to me. Those are the five I could think. Could you watch this? I don't know what that is. So, let me just quickly
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
this is. And I might watch it, I might not. Oh no.
If you always wanted to know how to get in
It's just me. They just found me.
and Smosh,
They found me.
come to the right place. The way you would do this is make videos like this.
Yeah, that was a fun video. Okay, let's get back to the. Oh shoot, my whole thing is lagging. Besides the thing I want you to watch, how do you feel about money as a concept? I feel like we have to. I feel like it's not the most important thing, but it allows you to have the freedom to do what you want to do. So it's important to a point. I think making money is a big ego boost because it shows you're able to demonstrate value for a large degree. But people get too attached to it, and once you're chasing something, if you learn how to chase something deeper, it doesn't become as like you should be using money and money shouldn't be using you, I think. But it's easier said than done. When you're actually in the position where you have money, it's probably harder to not get dissuaded. I feel stressed about coming out. Any tips for helping with stress? Okay. Are we talking about like coming out? I'm guessing. So, okay, let me just find a community online that accepts you. Continue to engage with that community. Ask honest questions to people who've gone through the same thing. Get honest answers. Find your identity and give yourself a place to give yourself a space where that identity is accepted, kind of like a safe space. And it could be that online community. Then allow yourself to have a place where you can showcase that part of yourself and a place where you can't. He's not talking about dropping music. That doesn't mean dropping music. Do not do that. You got to be normal enough to have real friends. I'm assuming we're talking about homophobic people. You can't change people's minds like that, EVN. It's not that simple. Like, I would say, so you go to an online community, find one that accepts you, find wherever it is, discover and engage with that identity. We're not talking about friends, bro. It can be deeper. Sometimes it's people's family. Like, what are we, like, it's deeper than that. So engage with that community. Give yourself a space to showcase your identity within that community, and then not showcase your identity outside of that community, and then kind of establish a relationship between the two identities is probably the best advice you can have. And then once you're in a position where you can you're probably maybe more independent financially or whatever it is, then give yourself a position to express that identity. I hope that was helpful. I think that's the best advice I can probably give with that. You like any horrorcore? No. When will you wear wigs? Maybe. Horrorcore? Hell no. I mean, you might be, yeah, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I feel like I've heard a lot of online communities get very echo chambery. Of course, I'm talking about friends that accept you, but don't just close yourself off to real people. For sure, don't close yourself off to real people. But understand that there's a part of yourself that some people may not accept. And create a safe space for you to express that part of yourself. I'm not saying don't have, like... Because everyone who, in my opinion, if people don't accept you for who you are when it comes to that stuff, they're not bad people. They're just ignorant, and... Like, it is hard to be friends with them. You don't have to be friends with them, but, like, just give yourself a safe space. That's all I'm talking about. It does get very echo chambery. I 100% agree with you. And it gets very, you're not exactly what I like. I'm going to cancel you out of this community. I understand why people do that, because people from like, the left or LGBTQ, at least, they're so rejected from society that they want a safe space. because they literally have nowhere to go that accepts them. So that's why they're so like cliquey and echo chambery, because they need some sort of encouragement for the vast amount of discouragement they get every day. Yeah, but it's a little bit of a bounce. That's why it's a little bit harder than that EVN. I do agree though, but it depends on the person. For sure, don't close yourself off to real people. For sure, but it's a balance. Do you listen to any Florida rappers? Is BOP kosher, Florida? I don't know. I probably do, honestly. You got to give me some names, though. Top 10 most potential in the community. You're trying to get me in trouble now. You're trying to get me in trouble. What are we talking about? You have to submit again. I need more context. Are we talking about from an artistic perspective? Are we talking about from a... I want to talk holistically. I would only do this holistically. Like if I were to pick our XXL freshmen of this community, I think holistically it has to be a mixture of talent, brand identity, and that would be the way I'd do it. But you're trying to get me in trouble, man. When does Ricey get banned from Unbreakable? He's not getting banned. Just yeah. Talking about being... Yeah, that's what I would say. You need to create a safe space. And it's not easy, but basically just a lot of people are stupid and they're not going to understand you and they're going to judge you because they don't even know why they judge you, and sometimes they're gay too. You got to create a safe space where you know people will accept you and be okay with you, and you got to engage in that safe space and be like, you know what? It's the same thing with having like a dream. If you have a dream, people are going to discourage you. You need to be around people who can encourage you and have a place for you to talk. You can talk about your dreams with these people because you know they're going to help you feel comfortable in your skin. And then you have the real world. You know what I mean? So it's I'm not saying it's the same pain, but it's parallel to that, where you have something that not everyone's going to understand. So talk about this very sensitive thing with the people who can, and then keep the other side of your life, for now at least, different. You see what I'm saying? Okay, that's all 87, everybody. We have Rohan take a water break. I got no water here. We've gone through 88. Oh my gosh. That was interesting. Yeah. Oh, we got 89. Most potential to blow up with their artistic visions. Okay. This is going to cause problems. I don't know if you know that, but this
I'm
is
so
gonna
sick of
cause
this
problems.
bullshit.
This is going to cause problems. I will say, I'm going to give a holistic of these people have worked the hardest holistically to where they're ready to go. They're ready to blow up the most. Stop timing out people. I mean, the Nightbot's being annoying, but okay. This is going to be hard. Y'all are really trying to screw me over. This is not no one's going to be happy after this. Everyone has the capability to blow up if they want it bad enough. I'm just talking about these people are the most ready currently. I think Kid Wicked, 100%. He's number one. Because he's talented enough, which most people are talented enough. They're talented enough. Most people are talented enough, but they have a good brand identity. They kind of understand what they're about. They're likable. Yeah, I would say Kid Wicked. I think Robbie Z, because very, very strong brand identity. I think just the delivery could be or the flow could be sharpened a little, but brand identity's stupendous. Like you clearly know who he is if you meet him. These are just people like holistic, and anyone can get here. It's not like no one's good enough or no one's like anyone. If they just with a little bit more discovery, anyone could be on this list. I think maybe JBS. Oh, Snooze for sure. Snooze. JBS has like a good relationship with his audience. Snooze, a lot of personality. And you could name anyone, and I'll tell you why they wouldn't be here. And it's just probably like a small fix, but I have to look at the Discord. Who else is there? I think EVN is very close, but EVN just hasn't done much individual content or any individual content. I don't know enough about Cenat. I can't say that yet. Cenat is definitely talented enough. Everyone's talented enough. I just don't know enough about EVN is very close though, like as an artist. But once EVN starts releasing content with their personality, I think they'll figure out. Feral, same thing as EVN. Both mega talented, right? But like you're talking about everything. You're talking about personal brand, and that's only going to happen with discovery. So it's literally like Feral has the perfect personality. Feral, great music. Feral just starts releasing content, showing the personality. Bam. EVN, same thing. EVN like has the perfect. Galaxy Gas 2. I think Galaxy Gas could sharpen up the music to reflect the uniqueness. But I say Kilo's his name now. Kilo, EVN, and Feral are very close for different reasons. Ricey, you're super young. I think you got to just figure out who you are a little bit as a person, and that's just an age thing for the most part. But you definitely are talented. Like everyone's talented enough. It's not about talent. Ricey just needs to figure out who they are as a person. But I say Wicked is the most ready right now. Wicked, Robbie Z. I don't know what JBS is. I think JBS is more versatile than what we've seen from him though. So I don't know if I would box JBS in because I think JBS got a whole other vibe of him we've never even seen before. Wicked, I think, is Wicked, Rob, and Snooze are I think I'm not talking about these are the best rappers. I'm talking about these are the most ready from an image and talent and everything perspective. They've packaged themselves the best way, you know? And any of y'all are talented enough to be here, but I think it's a packaging issue. You see what I'm saying? So please don't take it as disrespect because literally I could tell you exactly what I think. Like all of y'all probably can blow up. You see what I'm saying? So does that make sense? I hope that was not. I'm not going to give 10, but I'm going to tell you Kill Wicked, Rob, and Snooze are the closest when it comes to a packaging thing to take off. Of you knowing what to expect. Do you enjoy my music? Yeah, I've enjoyed everything I heard from you, man. Because, like, dude, there's a lot of artists that just don't blow up. I don't play that game. But my buddy Zymic loves it. Do you hate anyone? Yes, I do. I have a list of people I hate. I have a top 10. Sipping on that Rohan. Can we publicly execute 9bot? Oh shoot. I'm not showing screen, my bad. Sorry, this will work. Can you see now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't mess with Mortal Kombat. I have a list of people I hate, like a top 10. Do you like any instruments in particular? I used to play trumpet and clarinet. I hated clarinet. Trumpet was pretty good. It wasn't great though. Do you listen to ska? I don't know who that is. No problem, Ricey. I'll see you, man. What I'll say with that is, that's basically what I think here. So I want to emphasize again, if you want to share these clips with whoever the people are, these are out of the people I could remember. I could say, yeah, those are my top 3. I don't know what ska is, but yeah, I really think I don't want it to be disrespectful to people at all. When I say they're not on a list or something, my point is it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. If you have the heart for this, you're gonna win. And it's not a game of talent. It's a game of do you want this bad enough? And these 3 people have shown that they really want it. And if you really want it, then just put out content and prove that you really want it to your audience, and you will be. You don't need anyone's approval. You know, you don't need mine. I'm not speaking at all from a perspective of these guys are the best. And I'm not trying to discredit them because they're all great. But I'm not I don't care if someone's music's better than someone. I'm talking about their heart and their vibe overall, and if people, it's easy to understand what they're about. You know? But EVN, please put out some content. Same with Pharaoh. I don't listen to any breakcore. I don't know what that is, or I've barely listened to it. But yeah, I'm not here to put down any artists. I mean, I want to help everyone. I want everyone to feel like they can succeed, because they can. A Discord event. We could do aux battles. I'm gonna start doing these streams on Thursdays. But are we all good about that? I hope that I didn't cause a beef or start some crazy shit with this whole community thing. Because I just remember if I'd be in their shoes, I'd be really sensitive about that stuff if someone spoke about me. Oh no, it's gonna be before game night. It's gonna be before game night, George. It's gonna be before game night. Okay, well.
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
I guess that concludes kind of the stream. We're 1.5 hours of. Oh, we crashed. Oh no, we're good. Loki, want to make more videos too. Make the best video you can and drop a video every week. That is literally the thing I'm doing right now. That is my best advice for you. It's not disrespect. It's more about which is more put together as a rapper, rather than which has a potential to blow up in comparison, who's missing a little bit together. It's more or less constructive criticism. Exactly. Like, it's literally like everyone just is a couple steps away from being there. You know what I mean? But I am going to promote this. I wonder how what it's doing right now. How many views we got? 280. Wow. 280.
Come in.
I didn't even know what's going on. 280 though. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna promote this.
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
All these platforms, but thank you everyone. I hope this was entertaining. I hope this was a fun stream. I'm gonna take the VOD and release it on probably YouTube or something. But 42 subscribers. Thank y'all. I'm gonna make a beat. You should raid me, Rohan. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Give me a sec. I need to figure out how to do that. That's the hard part. I think you go on Twitch. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna figure out how to raid somebody. Raid channel. Okay, here we go. EVN, are you live? And what's your name? EVN, give me your name and if you're live. I got you though. Oh, Prod EVN. There we go. Yes. Start the live now so I can do it because I don't think I'm allowed to. Yeah, I don't think you're live right now. So No, but EVN's not live, so I can't raid him. That's my point. But this was a really fun stream. I love these. Should we do more anonymous questions and stuff like that? I think that could be a cool thing we do. I'll try to stream every Thursday, and we'll do more stuff like this, interactive too. We could make songs. We could do a lot. But 42 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Like that is awesome. Yeah, I still don't see you, EVN. I still don't see you live, so I can't do anything. I'm gonna wait till EVN goes live and then we'll end. But whew, man, y'all like this? Pretty good stream. Any constructive criticism? How we can make them better? I know I definitely haven't found out my kind of niche with streaming and what I'm gonna do and make that work. But we're taking it one step at a time. You know, one step at a time. And we'll continue to do song wars and stuff like that, or song reviews and stuff like that. EVN, message in the chat when you're live so I can do it. Yeah. Any other last questions before we head out? Kind of. You're live. Okay, give me a sec. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, EVN, why are you upside down? Oh, this is the content I'm talking about. See, EVN took it. EVN took my advice right. I told him he should just do more content, and now he's upside down in a stream. So this is what I'm talking about. If EVN does this, next up, bro, watch. Okay, so I'm gonna raid EVN right now, If I see Ableton, I'm reporting you to Twitch. Okay, damn. Let's play a song. Let me play Moonwalking. Let me end with one of my songs. Or actually Poppin'. Let's just play Poppin'. Let's go, everybody. W stream, everyone. W stream. Dubs. Dubs in the chat.
I'm poppin' now. Used to spam on a text for a listen. They gon' wait how I'm poppin' now. Used to spam on a text for a listen. They gon' they gon' hate how I'm poppin' now. Used to spam on a text for a listen. They gon' wait till I'm driving now. Know my name every side of town. Put my heart in the riding now. I don't mind a rider. We like Batman and Robin now. I need me a real shawty. Catching feelings and I come for her. She don't need a new body. My little Omar still came out for her. My love for the game is eternal. Couldn't fit it in 100 words. Crossing through all the hurdles. Puzzle me